I know you feel it. That pull, that ache, right in the center of your chest. It's like your heart is still whispering her name, even after the echoes of her footsteps have long faded. And every time your phone lights up, just for that fraction of a second, you wonder if it's her. You wonder if she finally realized that the silence you chose was never weakness. It was strength wrapped in dignity. But let me tell you something, brother. Silence isn't just quiet, it's power. When you choose silence, you're choosing yourself. And there's something beautifully terrifying about a man who has mastered his silence. Because here's the poetic truth of silence. When you stop speaking, when your words no longer reach out desperately, hoping to catch her attention, that's when her mind begins to speak. Your silence is an ocean, quiet on the surface, but beneath, currents of curiosity, waves of wonder, storms of regret. Your silence forces her to fill in the blanks. Because when you're no longer there to offer explanations, she has to confront the questions she avoided when you were still speaking. When you go silent, her mind becomes loud, so loud that she can't drown it out with distractions. She tries music, she tries laughter, she tries the comfort of other faces. But the silence you left behind echoes louder than any conversation she could have. Because silence is the purest language of loss. Maybe you're worried that going silent means she'll forget you, that the quiet will erase the memories. But silence isn't forgetting, silence is remembrance. Silence is the reflection in the mirror that she can't escape. It's the sound of her own breath, telling her what she let slip away. You see, you gave her words, endless, reassuring words, and words are easy to ignore, easy to twist, easy to leave unanswered. But your silence is the truth she can't manipulate. It's the empty chair at the table she took for granted. It's the closed door she assumed would always stay open. And now, in your silence, she finally hears what you were always trying to say, that you were worth respect, that your love wasn't a currency to be spent and discarded, that your presence wasn't guaranteed, it was earned. You gave her love, she gave you distance. You gave her honesty, she gave you confusion. You gave her your voice, and she responded with silence. So now give her back exactly what she gave you. Give her the silence she left you with. Only now, it's yours by choice. It's your power. It's your rebirth. Think about it. When you stop chasing, she has to turn around and wonder why the footsteps faded. When you stop explaining, she has to fill the silence herself, and the stories she creates are louder than any apology you could have offered. Your silence is an invitation she can no longer accept, a call she can't ignore, a message she can't unread, because your silence screams louder than your words ever did. And here's the deeper poetic truth. In silence, you reclaim the parts of you that you gave away so freely. You heal the wounds her indifference created. You rebuild the foundation she tried to break. Because silence isn't emptiness. Silence is space. Space to breathe, space to heal, space to rediscover the man you forgot you were. Silence isn't punishment. It's liberation. Let her feel your absence. Let her wonder what changed. Sit alone with her choices. Because when you go silent, you return her energy. And in returning her energy, you set yourself free. Remember, your silence isn't just about her. It's about you. It's about choosing peace over chaos, strength over desperation, dignity over attention. And believe me when I say, when you finally embrace your silence, she'll feel it deeper than anything you ever said. She'll wonder how you found the strength to walk away. She'll wonder why the man who once gave everything suddenly gives nothing. But you'll know why. You'll know you chose silence because you deserve respect, not breadcrumbs. You chose silence because you deserve love, not confusion. You chose silence because you finally understood your worth. Your silence isn't giving up, it's waking up. Because here's the truth. A man who chooses silence is the loudest voice she'll ever hear. His absence is the strongest presence she'll ever feel. Brother, read this carefully. You don't need to explain your value to someone who refused to see it. You don't need to chase love from someone who doesn't cherish it. You don't need to prove your worth to someone who never understood it. Your silence speaks for you now, and its message is clear. You've remembered who you are, and you'll never again forget for someone who couldn't remember to love you back. So if you're still wondering, still doubting, still aching, this is your sign. Choose silence. Let it echo through every room she left empty. Let it linger in every space she filled with uncertainty. Let it whisper what your words couldn't, that you deserved better, and now you finally know it. She may have started this silence, but you'll finish it, and the quiet you leave behind will be louder than the love she took for granted. Brother, your silence isn't loss, it's victory. Let her hear that victory clearly, because when you go silent, her mind gets loud, and in that loudness, in that deafening quiet, you'll find yourself again.